Hooray! It's my last embellishment for the Mayhem Junk Journal Challenge. I'm going to be making a Dad's Bank Envelope Ensemble with 2 cards. I have to use strips of paper, paper flowers, and a postage stamp. So, stay tuned for how I use Dad's Bank Envelope with 2 cards. Stay tuned. Hi everybody, it's Julie. It's Dad's Bank Envelope Day. I have some of the images that the Patreons received, and you'll see these match both the Lovely Red Roses digital and the brand new red, white, blue children and floral digital kit. Oh, that's what they got last month. They got a bunch of birds. Oops. So we are going to use this. Now there is a Dad's Bank envelope in the red, white, and blue digital kit. And but what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this one and I'm going to cut it out. So we'll probably fast forward this. I'm going to go ahead and cut it out. And I was going to put my backing on it first, but I decided to cut it out because it'll be easier to piece the backing pages. Okay, because I want to make this a little bit stronger. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to make the base of the folio that I made using the Dad's Bank envelope. That's what we made in the March VIP. So I have been waiting to draw the Dad's Bank envelope to be able to show those of you that were not VIPs how I made the base for that little folio. So I'm going to show you that folio here in just a second, and then we'll start putting it together. Okay, so there I have this. It is printed on copy paper. And so this is the folio that we made at the VIP. That was the virtual internet party for those that finished their March challenge. And we made this little folio. Okay, so the images here are all from the Lovely Red Roses digital kit. And the Lovely Red Roses digital kit is also on sale, along with the red, white, and blue children and floral digital kit. So if you want something more red, you can do this one. If you want something more with more blue, we've got this kit, and you can see they go together. So, I mean, you can just build quite the repertoire with this Lovely Red Roses, Morning Roses, the red, white, and blue children, and floral. And you would have a lot of files and a lot of things to choose to use. Okay, so there is my what I had made, and then it had several little things going on using the other items that I had chosen for them to bring to the party. It's a 2-hour party. Those that finish their journals get invited to the party, and we make stuff. There's a little tea bag card right there. That closes and that closes. Okay, so let's go ahead and put that in its place. There we go. It just comes under here. Makes an easy connection. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so I do want to go ahead and get my fold going here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and fold that over. There is a video that has the measurements of the Dad Spank envelope. If you, I'll put that in the description box down below if you want to make your own. The Patreons have a couple of templates of it. And like I said, it is in the, well, it's in the Lovely Red Roses. That one has music notes with it. And then it's plain with flowers in the newest kit. Let me show you. Probably the last. Yeah. Okay. So that's the one you get for this. This was the one that the Opal Patreons got. So that means every Patreon had access or has access to that. So I think to start off with, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab a page, a book page. And I'm going to take the book page and let's see, it will cover almost. So it won't quite cover all of it. So we're just going to go ahead, cover the center with this. I'm going to cut it down so that we have words all the way to the edge, because you will see a little bit of this. This is just going to strengthen this and give it some color. So I have before printed this on cardstock scrapbook paper so that the template was on one side and where the white space would have been, and the other side had the other information. And whoops, where'd it go? Okay. Okay, so this can go ahead, and as long as I can close this, okay, that can go ahead and go down on that page. Okay, and you could use a plain page. What if we go with this? I'm going to go with this side. I'm going to put the plain up there on the top. Okay, here we go. Go ahead and put glue around the outside. Well, by the magic of video, we lost what we were doing. So I went ahead and I put the book page here, and I put book page here, and then I cut around the outside so that these two are they are more substantial, and they have the book page, and it's really cool because the book page is also showing through here, so, and on the back here, which I think is really cool. Okay, so you notice that we've done, with our strips of paper, we've done a little book page pocket over here. A book page pocket. No, we've done a strip of paper woven pocket. And so I'm going to show you how I did that. I'm going to go ahead and glue these down so I don't forget. Okay. Okay, so what I did is I took branding strips from my little box here and I lined them up. So we'll just do another one. It's not going to actually go with this so much as I'm going to do it to go with another project that I might have coming up. So, you know what if we do red, white, and blue? Okay. So let's take the aqua and the pinks out. We'll do red. So the one that I have here is from, it will be for the, well, the bank envelope is from Dad's bank envelope. I know there was some blue in here. I saw it when I was, there we go. Don't need a lot. It needs some. Okay, there's a blue. There's a blue. I don't have any long blues, it looks like. Okay. Well, that's what we got. Okay. So what I did was I came over here. This one doesn't have its backing. This is from the one from the new digital, red, white, and blue, children and floral, or flowers, because that's what's in it. Red, white, and blue, children and flowers. Because I already had a patriotic kit, and I didn't think that we needed to have them competing with each other. Oh, look at here. So let's put that in the center. We'll go with a red one on the outside. Okay. Except we should start from the inside. We'll start with the we'll start from the inside. So I put down some glue on this edge down here. I'm going to turn that over. The reason is I want to make sure that this edge is really straight and not in the way of the gutter. Okay, and then we'll use a red one. Okay, and line that up with the other one. And probably have talked enough that we need more over here. Okay, go with this white one. And this one. And another red one. And I'm going to do this here because I want the pattern in separate places. Okay. So my glue is all down here. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to weave. And so we're going to have 1, 2, 3. Hopefully we can get 2 from this. Let's see. If we fold it in half. Ooh, it's going to be close. Okay, because we want a couple of blues. Okay, so that'll give us a couple of blues, some reds, and I forgot to put this blue one in up there, so I guess we'll put this blue one in down here. So that gives us a couple of blues. This blue actually does go with the kit really well. And then we've got this one. And you know what? We've got these up here that we can go ahead and trim. Okay, so that'll give me some more pieces. Go with that. And maybe that. And so we'll start with that. Okay, let's see how we're doing over here. So yeah, that's wide enough. Okay, so let's go ahead with our first one, and we are going to just start weaving. This one's under, so we'll put it down here. We'll go ahead and put some glue on that so that it'll go under, and put that in. Okay, and then we're going to get the one, if it has a straight edge, then we want to put the straight edge over here on this side. We'll go ahead and put some glue down, and we'll pull that next one into the next position. Okay, and then we'll go with some white. This one's going under again, so we don't need to worry about if it's got a straight edge on it or not. Just the top ones need to have the straight edge. I'm not worried about the left side. I'm only worried about the right side at this time. Okay, we'll pull that down. Pull it in. There we go. And I think we'll do red. Okay, this time we do need to cut it because we need it to be, is that going to fit? Yeah, barely, but it'll fit. Okay, under and under. So today it's Friday. I'm filming this on Friday, and tonight we have our volunteer dinner, which is one of my favorite things that we do all year. It's at the, you may have heard me talk about it before. It's at the college, the local college, and they have a culinary school, and so they cook for it, and the food is always so good. It's put on by the boosters of the organization that we volunteer for, and they put on this amazing, there will be awards, and it's just really, really cool. And so it is our payment for for all the hours that we volunteer for them, especially my Tom. My Tom does crazy amounts of hours if you also consider the texting and the he did retire from one of the positions where he was in charge. Finally got someone to take that position, so that is awesome. And but he does still do another one, and it does take time. Okay, we'll go ahead and put that one down, and I think we'll do this blue under. Isn't this cool? So this is just going to make me a pocket, a woven pocket, which I think is going to be really, really cool. Okay, so now this one will be on the top over here, so we do need to get it a straight edge. We're going to push it over, and we're going to glue this one down, and then we're going to glue down these ones, because remember I forgot on the other one. Okay, so they're glued down. Then we're going to come and glue down this pocket. So I'm going to come up here to the edge, and then I'm going to come over here and come down just inside the fold all the way down, and that's going to give me my pocket. Okay, so with my red, white, and blue, I will have this one ready for the little thing that I'm going to make. I want to make something using the new kit. I've got to finish my challenge, at least one journal. I've got so much ephemera, I should be able to make several. I think I'm going to do single signature ones. My hardcover journals they're not selling, they're just sitting there. I even marked them down considerably for Sarah's sale. So if you're interested in that, it's in the description box down below, and I'm at the 4-hour mark of her 11-hour sale. So you can scroll forward to that, or you can watch and see what Sarah had to sell and what Coco had. Okay, so there's that. Now we've got to come over here and go along and make sure these are all down. This does take just, you know, it takes a few minutes. We're using scraps, so it doesn't cost anything, just time, right? And some glue. And I think that this is, especially for a summer journal, patriotic, I think that this is awesome. I'm really liking this. Okay, now I'm going to lift the, you see, I'm going to lift that up and see all those little tabs are there. So I'm going to put glue on all those little tabs. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of glue. So today you're watching this video. Well, this video is Saturday's premiere. And just so you know, if you are a Diamond or Emerald Patreon, your sneak peek has been put into your Patreon box. So you can go and check out what we're going to be doing in June. It's pretty exciting. That is one of your perks as a Dear Julie Diamond or Emerald Patreon. And thank you so much for being that. Okay, so that is what I had done. Okay, you see this? Now what happened with the one that I made earlier, so this is the one I made earlier, these pieces, there were pieces hanging over here, and when I went to cut it, I ended up with this banner. Now, some of the pieces had fallen off, and I went in and I put them on, and it looks like I did put them out of order, but this gives you an idea. So now I have this that I can use somewhere in the journal. I'm just going to go ahead and trim these down because they're a little big. Okay, so yeah, see, there's my cutout. And now I have a little banner or bunting that I can put. Whoops, sorry about that. I can put somewhere. Okay, so let's go back to this one that we're using. And okay, so I have used strips of papers, and I need to use a postage stamp and paper flowers. This is a bird one, so I'm going to go see if I can find a bird image. Okay. That went in the wrong direction. Oh, here, got this. This one's cardstock. Okay, so I want something from down here. Okay, so on the other one, I used one of the postcards. But this one, we're going to go ahead, we're going to use this bird, maybe? We use him a lot in this journal, so maybe we'll use. We haven't used these guys very much. Let's use them. Okay, so we're gonna make these guys the little pocket. So I have two birds today making a nest in the lantern, like last year, outside the kitchen window. And I don't know if you guys remember, but when the wind blows, when the mama was sitting on her eggs, the lantern would spin, and Tom ended up stopping it with one of my little things that I had out there. Okay, so that can go there. And then this one goes behind it and gives us 2 pockets. Okay, so we end up with a double pocket. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually going to make this a shorter pocket. Because remember, I have to make 2 cards to go with this Dad's Bank Ensemble. Okay, so I'm just going to lay this here. I want to make sure that I'm going to be below it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And what happened was we're a little short right here. I'm going to go ahead and I'll bring in this washi tape. Okay, so we'll go ahead and add that, and that will take care of that edge. Okay, so you could use a strip of paper for that, but I just don't want that edge to show up and it look like that we're not fitting, even though we're not fitting. Okay, then for this one, this is gonna become a pocket because I love pockets and I cannot lie. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and put this down on the little flap. Okay, so that is the look I have there. Okay, now what I had for this one was just a little tuck. I'm going to go ahead and put this over. Okay, so if I lay this here, then I'm going to know where to start and where to finish. Okay, so we're going to go right across here and right across here. And then I can put my birdie down away from the gutter. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and come in and trim this down. That's why I used this one instead of the one with the 2 birds, because I knew that this would fit. The 2 birds were not going to fit. Okay, so now this becomes a little tuck spot. I think I'm going to round that edge. I think it'll look nicer. Okay, let's make sure that this is staying glued. Okay, and we'll be able to take a card and put that in here. So what we did for the other one was we had a large card. Large card came and it was a tag and you could see it from both sides. Okay, so there's that. Could even turn this. Ooh, I like this way. That happens sometimes. Oh, I like this way. Still plenty of room for my card to go in that pocket. And yeah, I like this. What do you think? I like that very much. And you have these back here, which is fine. I had one big pocket on the other one that was along the side. Okay, so we're going to go with that. And to see. 1, 2. I'm going to add a stack of note in the center of this one. I have this set of papers. They're just a little bit too big, so if we go up each side, I think we'll be good. So are you growing a garden? Has anything come up yet? I did what they call winter sowing, where I planted seeds in juice bottles and made like these little mini greenhouses. And so I did cucumbers that way, and they are so happy. And I did beefsteak tomatoes, and I got one, and then after it got big enough to plant, all of a sudden the other seeds popped up because it got warmer. So this, you can literally, the winter sowing, you can literally put them out in the snow, and it just, so that you can take advantage of the sun, and things will come up faster, and it doesn't take up space in your house. So I did a second set, and I have asparagus. Well, asparagus was actually out of my, no, it was out of the second set. So I did asparagus, and oh, there was salad, Caesar, little Caesar lettuce in my first set. I had one broccoli plant in the first set, but it hasn't gotten to where it can be planted yet, and it's too hot to have broccoli here. So we'll probably just snack on that plant. So it's really a cool thing. I think I'm going to go ahead and, I've been using that beautiful trim from this scarf that was in my mom's stuff. And I'm going to go ahead and add that. It's got beads, though some of them will fall all over my desk, but that's okay. And then we'll go ahead and put that on here, and we'll be able to see that. So I like that. I think that's going to be really cool. Okay, so there's that. So we have a stack of note in the center here. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that the center had purpose. Okay, so now we need to make 2 cards. And we need to, we still need to add a paper flower and postage stamp here. Do I have? Aha, look, I have a little tiny, oh, this is on a sticker. You guys, this is from the sticker from the other day. So what if we take that and we put it on this? Okay, we'll take it, we'll put it on this, and then we'll cut around it with the postal scissors, and we'll make our own stamp, because I am all out of bird stamps. I think there might have been a bird stamp on my one of my Happy Meals this week. Okay, so there's my postage stamp. I've got my paper strips. We'll put this right down here. Ooh, I like that. Okay. Postage stamp. And of course, I'm going to have to cancel it. Of course. We'll do it with the little Paris one. need to pull out my stuff because I did get a whole bunch more postage cancellation stamps from Spectrum Art Creations a little while back, and I haven't put them in my drawer so that I'll use them, because that's the whole thing, is I remember to use them because of that drawer right there. Okay, so we got that postage stamp, got our paper strips, and we need a paper flower. So I think we'll come down right down here and do our paper flower. Okay, and you could make it a fluffy flower, but I think I have enough bulk in this in this journal. Okay, look at here. Oh, there's one. I was like, I know there's a gold bling over here. So I did a fluffy flower, but I did just one piece of it and some bling. Okay, so there we have our postage stamp, our paper flower, and that. Now we need to make the 2 cards, and I like this. Okay, and I think because I don't want to waste anything, I think we'll go ahead and we'll put this on the back as a little, I'm not going to make it a pocket. I'm going to make it journaling space, actually. Okay. Okay, so there. And we'll just put that on there as journaling space, and I'm going to try and frame it like that. Okay, and then we need a branding strip. And what I'm going to do with the branding strip is I'm going to put one up here. Okay, so right on the edge here, branding strip, right on the edge. Okay, and then I'm going to come over here. Let's just cut this while we're working with it. And I need one to come down here. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and butt that right up against that note paper. Okay. We'll go ahead and clean up this edge. And just noticing that the one side barely shows any white, so we'll try and mimic that. And then we'll go ahead and trim that up. Okay. Okay, so this is paper strips, which is one of the things that I have to use on my 2 cards. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm going to come up and look, I do have some more of these. And I think we'll use this little guy here. I'm going to turn him into a postage stamp. So this time we're going to use glue. The other one had been made into a sticker in a previous video. This time I'm going to use glue. Okay, and I'm going to glue this down like this. And I'm going to fold this over like that, because I actually want 2 that are the same. So then I'm going to come and cut, making my own postage stamp again. I'm cutting all the way around, and I'm going to turn this into a cute little tab right here on our card. I don't need it to stick up too much. So there we go. Now I'm putting glue on the back of the stamp. And I can tell by that little piece that this is where that goes. So look for something that's different. Okay, and we could go ahead and add one to the other side, right? Why not? How about little birdies? I just think this is the easiest way of doing the back-to-back stamp thing and having them hopefully be centered. Okay. So there's my little tab. And there's my little tab. And they can go in there. But I'm thinking I want to put them in here. I don't know if it's going to fit though. Yeah, it'll fit. Yay! I wasn't sure. Okay, so you've got that look there and you see it from there. Or you can turn them around and have it go in the other direction. I love that. Okay, so postage stamp, branding strip. It needs a paper flower. So there's my paper flower. Here's my book page that we pulled out in a previous video so we could have some paper flowers. Okay, and I think I want it on this side. Okay, so we could make a we're just going to go ahead and put that on there. And then up here, we had a little piece with two more things, but I'm not going to waste time. We'll just grab this. Okay, so this is our bling for the center of the flower. That's what I've been doing. Of course, you can use a bigger paper flower. You can cut a flower out of a magazine. That would be a paper flower. Okay, so there's that. Paper flower, branding, or paper flower, paper strips, postage stamp. One card done. Okay. And let's see, we need another card. Okay, I have some. Okay, I don't like that color. I thought I would like that in this one, but I don't. Okay, that'll fit. Okay, there's that. I'm going to go with this piece right here. This is copy paper for this one. This is Red Roses, Yellow Birds digital. Okay. See if we, yeah, I like that. Okay. So Dad's bank envelope with 2 cards. And you can have your cards, your journaling cards. They can be any size that fits within your dad's bank envelope. So I'm not making that a pocket. I'm just putting it down. Okay. And oh, I don't like that. Okay, I do like that. And with that, I'm going to make it a pocket. So this is the fabric that I've been using. Okay. Okay, so here's the beginning of my card. I like this. And, you know, we can just go ahead and put these, can go right in here. There's little journaling space in there. Okay. Let me see. I was going to try and use a real postage stamp, and all I have is flags right here. So I'm thinking about doing like a little bit of a collage on this one. Okay, wait a minute. It sits like this. Okay. So if I come up here and add the little nest. This is from the wrapping paper. It was a scrap that I had when I had to reach into the, go into the side, from the side of the paper, the wrapping paper, to get the quote for yesterday's video. So there you go. I'm using up a scrap. And here's, oh, you know what? Let's do, well, we can go ahead and make our, okay. I'm going to put this down and then make my stamp out of it. Okay, I want that to be there. You saw that it was in the white area, and I moved it over so that you can actually see that it's a stamp. Okay. Okay, and then we'll go with the little ones. And this time we will use the little bird. Of course, the little bird is the one that is right above. So let's use this yellow bird. So we have had several digitals that all go together really well, come out for the VIPs. So the January VIP was, I think it was the January, the children in the field. And some of that, the children are in red, white, and blue clothes. And I have been making my fabric journal. I don't know where it's at, but using that kit, my February fabric journal. And didn't want to forget to show you. Okay. So this is Children in the Field. And so you've got some more red, white, and blue that you can use. So don't forget, if you have that, and it's also one of the companion kits that's on sale through Tuesday, celebrating the launch of Red, White, and Blue Children and Flowers. We had 10 companion kits, and that is one of them. Okay, let's go ahead. Okay, so we have our stamp, and now let's, paper flower. I think we'll go up. Okay, everything touching when you are doing collage. That, and adding something that's black that helps your eye to focus. So this little black stamp right there could possibly be our help with that. Okay, so postage stamp, our paper flower, and we need a paper strip. I looked over here earlier and went, why didn't I use that earlier? Okay, so we still have this. Where's the box? I just knocked a whole bunch of stuff down. Okay. I'm going to go with, I know it's crazy. I'm putting a pocket here. I didn't like the way the strip looked all by itself, so I'm going to add a pocket. Okay. Pull it in. Okay. I do have these cards. I think we'll use this one. This has been such a fun digital to work with. I like the colors are so different. So I think this actually matches that tag. Was what I was thinking. So, but I want to put this edge out. Okay, so we're going to cut that down. And since I cut it down and I've cut the white edge off, we're going to go ahead and go around it. Put that in there. Okay. All the way around. The cool thing is I don't have to cook dinner tonight. Does anybody get really excited when they don't have to cook dinner? I get excited. I'm going to put this on here like it's a washi tape. but it's not. It's a strip of paper. And that would count as a strip of paper, by the way. Okay. So there is our card, our second card. And that'll go right in there. Okay. So using Dad's bank envelope as a little folio, and you can go ahead and, like we did in the other one, I had added a couple of cards. Okay, so this is the one that I made, and I added a couple cards here and had things in those. Okay, and see this one, I did a larger. Okay, so you had that, and you had this going in this direction, and you had this going in this direction. Okay, but the main thing here is I wanted to show you how I did the base. Okay, so remember, you can, of course, use your Dad's bank envelopes. We sometimes go ahead and put glue across the flap down here, close that, and then you put glue over here and close that, and you have a place for dollars and a place for coins, or a place for 2 cards. But this time we are going for the folio idea. And we still have places that we can put things on the back there as well. Okay, so that is today's Dad's bank envelope. And I love it. I love it. I love it. So, you know, we'll be able to just add things into these pockets. And I think that's going to be great. So don't forget that the new red, white, and blue digital is now available in the DearJulieJulie Etsy shop. And it is on sale for 50% off through Tuesday, along with its companion kits. There are 10 of them. There's the blue one. I love the blue one. Red, white, and blue. Such a great choice of colors, red, white, and blue. And so that one I will be using with that new digital. So yeah. So yesterday's video I did a full flip through of that digital towards the end of the video. If you want to check that out, it is available now in the DearJulieJulie Etsy shop. Those other kits, some of them are called Morning Roses, Lovely Red Roses, Cherished Children, that's a Christmas digital, Shopping with Mom, let's see, The Patriotic, the Summer Daisy, that's the one that has the black and white polka dot pages in it. And yeah, so the Children of the Field, like we talked about, and Antique Roses. Okay, so yeah, I think that this was really fun. I love doing the weaving. It does take time, but it's a great way to use some of your scraps, and it sure does turn out pretty. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited to be able to use that in my challenge journal. So with that, this was my final embellishment that I needed to make. So if you are struggling with any of the embellishments, there is a video for each embellishment. You can either use the items that I used and just follow along with what I did, or you can choose your own from our list. Okay, so the Mayhem, we picked our embellishment that we were to make, and then we picked 3 things that we had to use on it. And sometimes it's a struggle, but it sure has been a lot of fun. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you'll be back tomorrow. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye. Uh-oh. We might be having birds making a nest in our lantern with the toucan. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, do you see that? There's 2 birds coming back and forth and adding. Oh. Bird Adventures at T&J Ranch here on Dear Julie Julie.